Imagine for a moment that there is a bank that opens a special account for you. Every single morning, it deposits $86,400 into your account. But there is a catch. This bank carries over no balance from day to day. Every evening, whatever part of the balance you failed to use during the day is deleted. It's gone forever. What would you do? I am sure you would draw out every single cent, right? Well, you actually have this bank. We all do. Its name is time. Every morning, it credits you with 86,400 seconds. Every night, it writes off as a loss whatever of this you have failed to invest to a good purpose. It carries over no balance. It allows no overdraft. Each day, it opens a new account for you. Each night, it burns the remains of the day. If you failed to use the day's deposits, the loss is yours. There is no going back. There is no drawing against tomorrow. You must live in the present on today's deposits. Let me tell you a story about a young man named Arthur. Arthur was ambitious. He wanted to be successful, he wanted to be wealthy, and he wanted to be admired. But Arthur had a problem. He always believed he had more time. When he had a project to finish, he would say, "I'll start tomorrow." When he needed to visit his parents, he thought, "Next week is better." He treated time as if it was an infinite resource, something that would never run out. One afternoon, while walking through an old, dusty market, Arthur found a small antique shop he had never seen before. Inside, the walls were covered with thousands of clocks, ticking, talking, chiming. Sitting behind the counter was an old man with eyes that looked like they had seen centuries pass by. "I have something for you, Arthur," the old man said, holding out a beautiful golden pocket watch. Arthur was surprised. "How do you know my name?" "I know many things," the old man smiled. "This watch is special. It doesn't just tell time, it controls it. If you are bored or working hard and want to skip to the result, just pull the pin and time will fast forward." Arthur grabbed the watch, thrilled. "This is exactly what I need," he thought. "No more waiting, no more hard work." He walked out of the shop and immediately tested it. He was walking home, and it was a long, hot walk. He pulled the pin. Whoosh! Suddenly, he was at his front door. It worked. The next day, Arthur had a difficult presentation at work. He was nervous. He didn't want to prepare. He touched the watch. Whoosh! The presentation was over, and his boss was shaking his hand, congratulating him. Arthur felt amazing. He was skipping all the struggle. Years went by, and what felt like minutes. He skipped the lonely nights to get to the day he met his wife. He skipped the arguments to get to the makeup dates. He skipped the hard years of building his business to get to the day he became rich. One day, Arthur looked in the mirror. He saw an old man staring back. His hair was white, his face was wrinkled, and his back was bent. He looked at his beautiful mansion, his expensive car, and his large bank account. He had everything he ever wanted. But then he looked at his wife. She was old too, holding a picture of a young man. "Who is that?" Arthur asked, his voice trembling. "That's our son, Arthur," she said softly. "Don't you remember? He moved away 10 years ago. You were always too busy skipping ahead to spend time with him." Arthur's heart shattered. He realized he hadn't actually lived his life. He had just arrived at the end of it. He had the results, but he had no memories. He had no joy of the journey. He had traded the most valuable asset he had, time, for a quick result. Desperate, he ran back to the old antique shop. The market was gone, but the shop was still there. He burst in, gasping for breath, holding the golden watch.